kids in the state want to see by me. The whole city who set the city on fire as soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
Now a play fake here on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
They'll
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And running real hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G, hey, watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, dog, from the music. He like what he owns.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Counter play, here's Gibbs. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Warrior 7. Hiking. 8. Hurt. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Steady.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Yeah, this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go. Cavity lock.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And now off to the races down the right side. The race is on. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the number.
Pressure pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Here we go, start.
First and 10 at the 34-yard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Set up, go.
On play action, then throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Richardson looking to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's taken in by Arroyo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 128 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, let's track the 6, track the 60. Go street. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action. Now Richardson. And that's into the hands of Morale Cox, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Drop 50, drop 50. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Down the field, he's got one. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
60 vices, 60 even, 60.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Colts 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either running up.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jameer Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
That's good.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Seahawks First and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Cup. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
60 Eagles.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Buffalo 18, Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 44-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 15-yard line.
70, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
19 tight, 19.
Richardson working from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
And his kick is indeed good. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Here now a third down and 8. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace,
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 51 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got to do something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A short one there, caught by Warren. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 45 on second down, Richardson. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 30 yards. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Richardson will throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
32. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Richardson to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Taylor.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. And 206 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Come on, go!
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
The Seahawks, first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Johnny Lions. Come in.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. And it certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. This is first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a close first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game. Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Now first and goal. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And deciding to run a hitch route, it really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Come on, come on.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
No, no.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
But Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10 and 4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7 and 7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like what do you want? Yeah, tell me like what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets, gang.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Stop talking, one way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Stop talking, one way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very